Side hit, shoes off the mat.
Shoes off the mat.
No, stop it. I'm gonna kick side. You're not cool. I'm gonna kick side. You want to kick his side. It's fine. I'm not an adult. Alright, sideways. Side hit, shoes off the mat. Switch. Back to the center. Alright, in place and go different directions. I'm just thinking of what Sean does. Switch stance. All right. Head rolls. Reverse. Arms. Reverse. Hips. Reverse. Knees. Reverse. To the side. To the other side. Alright, on your backs. I'm going to attempt to do the one thing. You guys remember the thing that Daryl showed us? The drills where we would, the ab drills?
I don't like you anymore.
Alright, that's what we're going to do. Alright, so take your hands, put them on the inside of your thighs, and go up and touch your kneecaps every time. For 30 seconds. Ready? What? Like, no, go up and like that. Ready? Set. Go!
You're comfortable, right?
And stop. All right. Next one. I forgot what these are called, but they're kind of, you do this with your legs. Yeah, the axis where you do this. 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. And down. Okay. Next one is you're reaching, you're on the ground, and you're going from here to your heels for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. And stop. All right, up and just stretch. Any way you need to. Carlo, you just do a back. No, kick. I'll see how far you can go on this. Yeah. Can you do the full splits? I feel like he's gonna. One more. Dang, Sean. Yeah, I feel uncomfortable when I look at Sean. You feel uncomfortable, maybe I can barely go this far. Okay, that's it. There you go. See how far I can go. To me, it looks like this. Like that. Well, yeah, to me, mine looks like mine. No, it's well, you're almost straight. No. I keep doing this. This is not good. Okay, thanks, true. Yes. That's nice. I swear to God. Alright. I can't. You do it. I don't have to. Alright. Yep. Let's keep.
Okay. One line in the back, guys.
Yes.
Good seat. Heel over. Goes up. Push the big toe in. Little toe hooking. Hands back. You're looking at a mountain. Crown of the head up. Okay, so now as soon as I say left leg forward, we go. And this all goes away. So maintain this position. Flick forward. Right! It's like you're watching the fight. You're watching your techniques happen. You're not actually doing it. You're not in there doing it. You're watching it happen. Stepping in, Shihan Mizuki. We're going to keep repeating this every class until we get it right. What everybody's doing is this. Okay, see the gap here? You see the timing break there? You hear it? How there's a gap in between? It needs to be the same time. Same time. What's the point of stepping in and using my body weight if I'm not going to use my body weight? Got a tiny bite. So always a easy one. Good. Breath, guy. Go! So next, same thing, Jordan. Before I step and punch, what should I be doing with my legs and my body? Say again? Contracting them? Contracting what? Both of them same time?
No, like if you're going forward, like you're gripping with your front foot and contracting with your front leg.
Okay, why?
When you're so forward?
Yeah, so I'm pre-moving. Okay, well, what does that mean? It means I'm moving without actually moving. So inside, I have the intention of taking a step. I'm just not letting myself take a step yet. My body's prepared to take a step. If I just release, I'll take a step. But I don't want to just stand here and be doing nothing. Okay? That's like purple belt, brown belt, beginner Shodan pose. Doing nothing. Okay? Sometimes Shodan's happen, but a lot of times it stands, they move, ha! And then they turn everything off again. They move real quick, and they turn everything off again. I don't know if you remember when Sensei Smaby was here, and he was saying, you know, what does it mean? What does Shodan mean as a rank? Remember what he said? It means you can go up and down the floor without falling over. Everybody laughed. The Shodans were like, so offended. But it's kind of sort of accurate because there's not a lot of internals going on. Okay? Not saying that an orange belt or brown belt can't do that, but that's the way you got to think. Okay? Anyway, so if I'm stepping in to do a punch, okay? A lot of times, this happens. I'm coming up. Why does that happen? Just fundamentally, why does that happen when I rise up here? Yeah, I'm just straightening this leg. Now, why is that?
Because it's easier.
It's easier. It feels great. Yeah, exactly. What I should be doing is the opposite. contracting this hamstring and gripping and pulling with that front foot. It's harder to engage your muscles beforehand. If you do it too much, you'll be exhausted in 5 techniques. There's a balance. Right? You can't walk around contracting. You sit here and contract all your muscle for 10 seconds, you'll be out of breath. Okay? So, before you step, take one of these, either pulling here or pushing here. Do something before you actually move. Push. Okay, let's try it. Same thing going back. So you'll notice who has it. Well, you guys. We'll notice who has it and who doesn't by the arc of which they travel. Some will go in a straight line, some will come up, some will come back first. So you should be able to see the differences. Ready? See! Some a little different, some go! Should be smooth. Go! Hey! More. Okay! Okay. Okay, last time. Shut up this time. What's going first? It's the first thing I'm doing. See it? I'm going to step now. That's what that's saying. Okay? If you say it's reverse punch in the face. How do I prevent that? What does this mean when I'm doing this step before I go? Yeah, my body's saying if I want to be explosive, because now we're trying to be explosive. We're trying to move without, right? So to be explosive, my body's saying, no, I have to be here to be explosive. Like you see this sometimes, big stance, they want to step punch, and this front leg comes back first. Because the body's like, I can't explode from here, but I can explode from here. So that's the first place it goes to, and then you do your transition. So the goal is, find the stance where you don't have to move at all. I can't tell you where that's at, you just got to play around. It's probably going to be shorter than anything. Ready? Go! Back, round the head up, still loose. Jackson. Cheat! Go! Okay. Nice. Square those hips, knee or toe. A little bit wider. Carla, a little wider. There you go. Take! Okay, stepping forward. Let's see, knife hand block. So shoot toe. Stepping forward and back stance, knife hand block. Ready. So! She! Take. Okay, so I'm going to come here. What am I doing at the end here? So I'm trying to exaggerate it. Right. You see it? I'm hitting and bouncing back. Where's my energy going?
Back.
Going. And where should it be going? Either bam into the floor or bam into my technique. If you hold your breath, you have a higher tendency to bounce. So I'm going to do my neck hand. I'm pulling my hamstring again. It's kind of like drop a rock in a pond. There's big waves here. It's kind of, your breath has to be very authoritative. It just has to finish the technique. It means the technique's over, because I said so. With my breath. If I don't, maybe it's not. Okay, kind of like slam that breath off the floor, so you're not bouncing away. Okay? Because if you're bouncing, you have Kihon, because you're not settling. Does that make sense? In Ricotta, if you're doing kata and you're bouncing, you're going to second one. Okay, coming back. Back in. Ready. Itch. Knee. So. Big set. G. Go. Okay. Going back this time. So now I'm going backwards. Stepping backwards. So if I'm going backwards now, it changed what my legs have to do. Right? Before I move. So what do I have to do now? I move to that way. Pull the back leg, back hamstrings engaged, and what am I doing with the front foot? Pushing. I'm pushing now. Does this make sense? Hold with the back leg, push with the front leg. Not falling and leaning. Actively use your legs. Actively using my legs. I'm pushing, I'm pulling, I'm doing things before I move. Passively using my legs as I'm sitting here standing in my front stance. I'm standing. It's like 2 kickstands. Just standing. That's passive. We don't have time for passive. Passive's fine if someone's taking a picture and you just spend 20 seconds. But if you want to be explosive and to move, it's not going to work. Ready? Trying to set out here. No space in between. No space in between. Knee! So! Think like what you're doing. The knife hand is actually 4 techniques. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 things we're doing at least with knife hand. If you think about your knife hand as a stab to guys, you're not going to forget the set. Stand! And strike, and I'm finishing here. This is just complete the technique, but this is the actual technique. I'm blocking, I'm gouging this guy's eye. It's over. Okay? We're thinking about, I'm going to block this punch. Think about the set. That's where all the action's at. Questions on that? Nope. Basics, right? Okay. My grade, just front kick. So someone explain me front kick.
Like how to get power with it, or
What did you want?
so I guess instead of just like swinging your leg, like there are coils. So first is here and here, and like I guess there's a coil with the ankle too. Then use pendulum to throw it instead of trying to just let it go and then go back instead of just dropping it.
Good explanation. Feel the hamstring. Have all your coils as close to your body as possible, and then unleash that kick. Pendulum action on that kick. If there's no pendulum action, it's the weight of my leg, right? Now the last thing is I think we forget about a lot is the other foot on the floor. If I don't think about this foot, sometimes weird stuff happens. Well, like I was watching the kids earlier, they'll kick and they'll bounce off because they're not thinking about this foot. When you kick, think about the foot on the floor, ripping the floor and driving into the floor as well. Okay, so both legs have to be active if you want a strong kick. Does this start to make sense? Every part of the body has to be doing something if you want the best technique possible. Okay, front kick. One down. Ready? Ish! Knee! Toe! G! Back tall, eyes back. Go! Second go down, same mechanics. Knee! So! Kicking, hands kind of like you're watching the kick happen. You're just like, it's interesting kick. You can't have the head hold in. Okay, this time get a partner. Need a partner? And that's fine. You can go back here. Oh, my partner. Side to side, left leg forward. Okay, so this guy stepping in front kick. Okay, not just moving back with it. Ideally, when he does his kick, he'll be right at the edge of his technique. Okay? Why do I want to train that way? Why don't I, if he does a kick, why don't I just try to get out of the way? What's the benefit of stuff? Yeah. I gotta be in a position where I'm ready to take advantage of that opener. Make sense? Okay. How do you know how far he's going to kick? You don't. Kinda. Yeah. There's no real good way of knowing. I mean, you can tell like, if his body, his attention, but there's no real easy way to figure it out. It's just experience. You just gotta keep getting used to someone in front of you, gonna take your head off, and just, you have to react. You just gotta get used to it. I'll tell you one thing though, if your legs are passive, you're gonna have a bad time. Okay? Have your legs ready to go. This make sense?
Yes.
Back and forth, the edge of the technique. If you're attacking, use your hips. I don't mean use your hips to make power, but see how far away you can kick. A lot of us are kicking and we're not using our hips. I could actually hit him from here if I use my hips correctly. Just find the maximum. Okay? Let's go. Yeah, just move that. Go back. Yep.
Whoa, man. Let's not break that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, this time, Oizu, how was that? Not so bad?
Good.
Okay, this time Oizu eat. This guy steps and punches. So this should be pretty easy just because you practice Oizuki a lot. Okay, so you know how in Shotokan's down block, step and punch? Basics, right? Punching's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. You have to do a lot to have a good punch. We're still working on punches. How many years have you been training? We're still working on punches. And there's still stuff on. I mean, there's a lot going on here. So it's really hard. Let's say Sam's doing Oizuki. I'm going to react whenever I see anything. It's really hard to do a punch and not have the other person detect it. Right? It's tough. So this isn't just stepping and punching now. This guy wants to have that hamstring contracting, ready to go. He wants me to react when? When does he want me to react to this punch?
Too late.
Yeah, like he punches. There, yeah, right there when it's too late. That's when he wants me to react. And obviously I want to react when? Before. As soon as his eyebrows raise up or his eyes, like that's when I want to go. So the goal here is to do Oizuki without me detecting it. Makes sense? Okay, so he does Oizuki whenever. Okay, and back and forth. Okay, make it as quiet as you can. Quick, but it has to be quiet. What I mean by quiet is I don't want, if I have a lot of action, he's going to be gone. I have to make it very, very, very subtle. Strategy. All right, ready? Okay, freeze for a second. So mix up the timing between the punches. So let's say Hassan's just doing like a robotic timing. I didn't see it coming my way. It's just because I'm using the rhythm. So punch, have some time in between, then you go. Or don't have time in between. Make it so that he can't just guess when you're going to go.
Yes.
It's more realistic. Okay? Let's go.
Isn't that the one kid extended to the back?
San, you want to keep up with these guys?
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, before you go, Chase, I'll do what you're doing. I'm going to you. Tell me what the first thing I do, okay? First thing I do. Go back. You already have to think for that. Release now. Yeah, pushing back. Let the leg up. Release. Right. Ready? You gotta get everything you can done. Oh, you there, Bobby? Probably gonna mix up the time. Close your eyes. Mix up. If you wait, it's first. Mix up. Come on.
Well, just take time.
Yeah.
I don't think it's calibrated. I think it's take.
Now this helps. That's right. Right? You guys say, just go. Like you're here, you just release. No back and down. You scared the crap out of it. I was like, I'm hard. That was better. The third one you didn't move at all. The third one was,
We're all doing that.
yeah. And then the second one, especially, anybody cares about the foot, so you move your foot. When you start not moving your foot, this, I forgot the medal time is one, except for the V, it's flat or something. And either way, this is really bad underneath, and it's hard to see. Because we're moving so quick, but it looks like this. Right, so you have to think, the knee has to stay with the toe. When you transition, as long as it's over the toe, it's fine. It's when you forget about that, you let it get in. But you don't see it, you don't feel it until you're like, why does my knee feel like it's about to come off and roll away?
I may be practicing that since because if I grab this way, so more like
You're squeezing your inner thighs in, but your knees go over your second toe.
so I'm grabbing the outside of my foot. See if I grab here, I tend to want to.
Yeah.
You're beating it in.
So that's why I grab out. That seems to be better for me.
It's tough because it's inner thighs should still go in, but the knee needs to stay right. But you see how both things can happen? Because if they're both out, then you have this. If they're both in, you have this.
Yeah, that's what he did the first time I saw his knee.
This is not something to bring up because or anything. It's technical, but when their joints are new, they're fine. Yeah. Because I started having years ago, I was doing this, I was like that, and just got to be aware. Okay, you guys, so Chase and Kai, you guys go with the sign.
Oh, yeah. So even if it hits you.
Chase, you're here. Okay.
Better?
So you three? You two? Yep, same. Yes. You'll be with Lucy? I know. It's kind of like, you want to let her go on the swan. There's a hip. Now, that's what you're doing. Now what you're doing is that's what you're doing. So, it's not, it's easy to have this. So I'm going to let her know that I see her coming. If I If I'm moving with her, she's doing something. We gotta push them somewhere. Yeah. Right? You gotta fire somewhere. Yes, you gotta fire from the back foot, but we don't want all this extra stuff happening before we do. It's all soft, and then you push the back foot. You want to get a feel of what's going on. For some reason, it's all good. It's only to pull it out. Just go back. We found it. Yeah. What helps me is if I go, I'm more pull this in. Where I come and follow that knee quite as much I get this action instead of this action. Because this is telegraphing too. If I sit here and do it, I go like this. You like flush it down. Whatever's in down here, I go like this. You still keep that C. Are you coming? Nice guy. If I move it, I'll just do it. Come on. Trying to do that? Your back foot is like this. Do you want to put that? When you were going back, there needs to be every time you go back. You have this.
Oh, I was going back to the work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Because what I'm saying is this should, if I load, yeah. I can burn. Still observe it. Versus unloaded. So I've got the ball. Burn. Seems better. I'm not sure.
Okay, it's time for each partner. Okay, so we're going to kind of stick with the concept a bit. So come on. All right, so I'm going to do reverse punch. This guy's just going to pick up that reverse punch. He's just going to block it. Okay, just like a downward block. I'll go shoot on, so I'll just punch. Man. Yep. So you're going to stay in place and just block when you see it.
Just stay in place?
Yep. I'm just going to punch. You're just going to block. So when there's a lot of action, it's pretty easy to block that thing. Okay. If it's not as much action, you can get a lot deeper in there. Okay. I felt Z that time. Okay. Now, this is obviously a drill that this guy has tons of advantage. He knows exactly what techniques come in. He knows exactly what to counter with. So you have to be very, very subtle and very, very quick at the same time. Okay, it's more important to be subtle than quick, but okay. So if I'm about to do a reverse punch, what should I be doing? So with the legs, I think we understand that, right? Pushing into the floor and about to rotate. So if I'm going to rotate forward, okay, wind those hips back. Wind those hips back without showing them. You don't want to do that. Wind the hips back. What about the hands, though? What should the hands be here? What should the feeling be here in the hands? They're like tight?
Oh no.
It slows me down, right?
No, loose.
Floating shoulders, yep, loose. But totally loose, just kind of like loose.
Kind of like a belt. I don't know why. It's like
Like a whip.
like a whip, right?
Hold a bird. You want the
Holding a bird, right? Yeah.
You want the attention to be like not just like sitting there, but like forward, I guess.
Yeah, relaxed, but forward. Does that make sense? Relaxed and forward. So when he's in guard here, if I give him pressure forward, he should be giving me pressure forward as well. So if I let go of him at any time, he should, yeah, see I kind of like, okay, give me pressure. It's tough to do this completely. It's almost like you're committing your body before you even moved. If your intention's really 100% forward, if he lets go of me, I should just fall forward. I shouldn't have a wind up. So I'll give you an example. So he gives me pressure. He gives me pressure. If he lets go whenever, See how there's a wind up there? Did you see that? That's me thinking about the technique, and when I see him, then I punch. So there was like, oh yeah, punch. If you just commit and don't hold anything back, as soon as you let go, I just fall into it. See how there's like no gap there? It's just I'm falling into it. No, you have to have the medium. You can't sit there ready to fall into it. But when he gives me pressure, put my hands here, the feeling needs to be forward. The feeling's forward with my hands, not this way, this way. It's through my hands, but it starts in my feet. I'm pushing my feet into the floor, out my hands. Feet into the floor, out my hands, and then I release when I want to. Okay? Now I'm thinking, now the opening went away, and now I'm back at square one again. Everything has to be done before you move. Okay?
Basically, you're starting your hand when your hip is moved.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing's fired until everything's fired. Right? I've already hit him, he just doesn't know it yet. It's got to be done first. Okay? You're not going to get this like this. It takes a while. Baby steps. Maybe start with the hip back. Maybe start with the hands. Maybe let's all start with the hands. So, I'm in guard here. This guy gives me pressure. If there's nothing here, that's a problem. Okay? It shouldn't be like this. That's a problem because I'm fighting from the wrong position. My shoulders. Relaxed. Elbow should be near the hips. He should feel pressure, but it should feel different than this. It should feel deeper. Lower. Okay? That's where you start. And then when he releases, I go.
So what's the drill? You're just going to hold it in place?
Yeah, for right now. Just give him pressure and see where that energy is coming back from. Okay. After this for a bit, then go to what we're just doing. Reverse punch and just down block and catching it.
Okay.
The reverse punch guy is trying to get in without him detecting it until it's too late. If there's too much action beforehand, you'll never get in.
And we're not stepping in, right? We're just going to do
just reverse.
Okay.
That make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try it.
That's fine. You want to join us? Oh, whatever.
Yeah, we're coming.
Say you look alone.
Okay.
I'll put no pressure. Oh, okay. I'm confused. Okay.
No.
Angling this. Come on. We both let go. And then you get. It's two. Okay. Trying to think of what month. The soft thing.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah. Demoted.
You're slowing you down.
Maybe demoted if I was never demoted.
So you guys, are you guys okay?
Yeah. You guys ready?
Yeah.
You're going to punch it right now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm watching you.
Oh, okay.
Go for punching.
Oh.
Yeah, do the punching. Yeah.
Oh.
You finish with the pressure, right?
Pressure.
You feel it now, right?
Yes.
Okay, do the punching now. Do.
Up and down like we were before this drill.
No.
Oh, this.
Just
I'm trying to hide it.
this one. Okay, the block. You can't. The block. Just go.
One side punches, the other blocks.
Okay.
Oh, right, that one.
I'm trying to do it wrong, but hide it. Okay, do that. Okay, that's wrong. Now, you feel that? It feels different than this. Okay, it should be here. So you gotta have overdo it so much that I can feel it. Back foot. Take the power. Yeah. Oh! And just release it. So now you have to commit. Like, I'm holding you back. If you're a rabbit dog, I'm holding the cage back. When I let you go,
Yeah, he's ready for that.
right now you're thinking about it. Yeah. Hold it back. Holding it back. As soon as I let you go, you just
Your hair's covering your eyebrows. That's hard.
Better, closer. Yeah. It's almost like too long. I'm trying to get it down. Yeah, you're getting the cone, your body's doing this. It's kind of doing that.
So again, since it's almost that feeling.
Punch up to you.
Okay.
You keep pushing back, it just goes. You're pushing back, and that's redirecting my fist.
Pushing back and down, right?
Yes. You push forward.
Do it with the hand and let the hand use the stone.
Oh, yeah.
Try it.
Yeah,
Try it. Yeah, okay. See, feel it. Feel where it's coming from. See, it's just
Wrong.
If I can see it, I'm thinking, yeah.
Not really, but I'm sure. This, when you did this, I was like, and then after you did that,
You got it right
oh,
Okay. Is that the first punch?
We'll do this a couple more.
Okay. You should be able to catch that.
I'm trying to figure out a way to catch it.
So yeah,
It keeps hitting my arm and my hand. So
so for the reverse punch, so it's punch them low. So the block's easy. So you're gonna make it that you're so sensitive.
So you're trying to
and soft.
punch right here, right?
Yeah, the block's just big. You shouldn't react until you've already hit him.
Sean, no, he has to block it before my hand is coming to catch his body. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At first, sometimes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. That's fine. I mean, this is just to get his timing down, and then you can make it harder, easier. Go. You and Hassan, there you go.
All right. Am I blocking?
I don't know, I'm wrong.
You check. What's that?
I'm wrong. I don't know, I'm wrong.
Is he wrong or is Nathan wrong?
Start off punching low. Once he's got it, then whatever.
Okay, I'll punch you that.
Yes.
Easy sort. Don't just get even it's easy. Block with the block it. Block it, but it hurt.
Okay, now.
Shot.
There you go.
That was better. It's hard to catch.
Okay, let's.
Easy, right?
I'm good.
So you're getting it, but you see how it's closer and closer when you're trying. Doesn't take my just kind of. What's yes, it's hard, right? It's hard. Yeah. What's that's a good habit to have. Yeah. So it's like hey, meet up.
I was waiting for you to scratch again. Is that why you were doing it?
No, it's like.
Oh, sweat.
Good, yeah.
Dang, that's payback. That's payback.
I don't know. It's weird.
Sean got you for me. I have beds.
Does it get in?
He punched me. I was like,
I don't know.
I know, but I have beds.
David, put it. Let's see.
I have beds.
Dylan, you'll go to us and watch.
Okay.
Good.
see what gets him to react.
That's what I do.
If he does this, he doesn't react. That's not what's good. If you do this, he's like, oh! That's how you're like, oh, he reacts off of when I do that.
I did 2 different.
That's your, yeah.
I did this one earlier, which did almost nothing.
You know, yeah, I don't. If you're just trying to touch, this might get him to go, but it's this that people are scared of. It's the body. Now you guys try Shihan, punch and then you block. Yeah. Same idea.
Jumping, like jumping style,
That's okay. Minimal movements. Try to focus on just being soft, and then when you get more comfortable, you move around. Focus on this. I don't want you to focus on the speed of your feet. I want you to focus on not showing anything with your beginning.
Yeah. Alright.
when I go more deep, yeah,
that's fine.
Why come you come in?
Actually, you was coming. I'm coming.
You come with me?
Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
Before you go, very subtle.
Why did this?
Yeah, just uncoming.
He's backwards. Switch from backwards.
Yeah.
See, I have too much
And now,
reaction before
there's no reason before or after.
We want to check
Does
that.
anything else I can do is like, yeah.
Sure.
You can't tell. We have too much energy. When you do body and legs, then it's like, sorry, you know.
It's something like my eyes.
Yeah.
Shows everything.
Yeah.
Let's jump over the guys.
I don't know.
It's good. Yeah. This is
There's almost no way to block that one, man.
This is
I like to make buckets. It hit my hand. I blocked it. And it didn't hit me.
amazing. I can also do, but for this one, since we're working on the drill, just to get timing. Because it's not realistic much here. Because if you don't do anything, you get to anyway. Now you right. It's got to be.
So, yeah, I was, like a 3-point, I was doing this to someone right here in the corner. Pointed, dodged, and did that. And got 3 points for that. So that's, I'm trying to work on that. Because I always kind of fire with 3 guys and stuff. Oh, I was going to try that one too.
If you really want it, you'll actually block before she gets there.
You have to
You
do
really
it
do.
reverse.
You know?
Little bit.
So, your job is to someone's lost your job is to
You want to right? Blocking.
You see, before you punch back.
You take by your leg. Like this.
I have big action.
Make your dachi smaller.
Oh, smaller.
See how I got in that time?
When I
Pretty soft. When I fires.
I'm ready.
Can't kind of fire like this. I'm trying to go. I'm trying to jump. Release everything at the same time as quick as I can. Sometimes easy, sometimes I got I know you're coming.
Just you need to how to once the guy when
It's a release.
coming inside.
Not pushing forward, not punching. Wound up, then you release. If you're releasing, it's going to feel like if you're releasing the punch, it's going to be so much faster, even a word. I'm not pushing the technique. I'm not punching, I'm releasing. Right? Release. Everything's done, I'm just releasing. There's no tension. Is there tension in releasing? No, it's the reverse. You're releasing it. Okay? Problems with this? It was left side. It's easy. Left side is like possible.
Yeah, just too bad. Well, in the hits,
Improbable.
trying to get the
Problem area.
just the hits and everything you're trying. It's like you're almost like relearning here. You're set. Okay. It's all in memory. I know this goes before this. This is the extension. This, but you get over here. It's like, okay, what do I got to do? And it's like almost got to relearn. Read the hits. It's all weird.
restarting.
Be
ready.
Yeah.
So it's my fault you play me.
No, we have to practice more.
Push.
Yeah, no, like all techniques is a little bit weaker, like, because if we'll do 3, we'll do 2 on the right and 1 on the left.
Yeah.
So
So it's 100 over here.
Yeah. Right, exactly. Okay, so this time, are you good, partners?
Yeah.
Okay, so street sparring, official class, but the only thing I want you to think about is not letting them know your content.
Yeah.
Okay? If you fire everything as quick and powerful as you can. Have everything ready to go before you initiate. Okay?
Any side joke, right?
Yeah, street sparring.
Gloves? No gloves?
Where's myself?
Close.
Okay, that's right.
Close.
Good job.
Where do you want to chilling? Come on.
Yeah, I have a bad story.
You plan something. You have to look at your eyes. You did something.
Shaman, right. Sensei, right. Thank you, Sensei. Sorry.
Right. Thanks, guys. So.
You gotta turn with us. No, you're senpai too.
Yes, yeah. During this week. So, blue belt. Going for blue belt. Okay. Anybody else?
Mom's going for the brown belt. She told me.
Brown belt.
She's skipping over the purple.
Gotcha.
Purple.
That's a lot of belts she's skipping over.
She likes brown.
Like she tumbled over a few. And just
Sean, can I go for my orange belt?
yes. I'll allow it.
Don't be starting rumors.
No pressure, Carla.
Kai? Second Q in March with Avi? Yeah. So, need to be.
No.
It's like, man, I gotta work hard now.
Sean, historically over the past 2 years, maybe it's been here right around March 7th.
Perfect. March is gonna be the best month ever.
That's where, based on the pictures I have,
Yeah.
the dates of them, it's always been.
He has an annual St. Louis
Yeah.
thing or
I
something.
don't know if there's a way to reach out to him to see if you know when he's running meetings.
Yeah.
It's
I
always
think Daryl has
been second Thursday. It's usually Thursday now too.
Okay. Well, last time he was here for a week. Tuesday and Thursday, I think. Yeah, I'll talk to him.
He's coming for a week, you say?
Well, last time, because he taught the adult class Tuesday, Thursday last time.
Oh, that would be awesome.
He had the time before that, I think, so. Talk to Daryl about it.
Thank
Thank you, guys. Class.
Okay, do it.
Ah!
So, I heard you say,
Nice. Thank you, people.
Yes. House speakers are up there, not loud in mine.
Tanner gets so bad on the street. You gotta do it both sides. You don't do that. I go like this. I'm you gotta drink from I walk in the bank like this. Goes on, it's small, and it's like everything. I said that once. So, straight, I get and price.
I fired this.
Yeah, that's right. I meant
And my seat schedule was here, but we're staying at the flat every now. Now I'm back.
So, I'm like, do it again, or you're ready. And I was kind of crying. I'm sorry, I should have texted him. I said, next time. Yeah, we'll stop that.
I can't do it. It's like
What?
this light.
Take it out.
He's got that good one. How you doing, Dan? That's pretty good, are you? Good. See you. So is it true Tanner's been working out at Newtown? He said he asked a month or two ago, he asked the guys, he goes, what's the so now that's his
old wives' tale.
Is it true?
There was many a rumor way back when Newtown first was established.
Yeah.
That there was a group of,
Outswingers.
so it's just become, and now it's like spread.
All throughout the
Well, there's like Facebook. There's a unofficial St. Charles Facebook page. It just slams the hell out of like O'Fallon. They call it Swing Haven, Newtown, and they talk about all this. Oh yeah, I mean mean, it's a thing. Like Rue Royale's t-shirts are a pineapple for the O.
Who is?
Rue Royale, where Dylan works, little bar, bistro.
Oh, is that
Yeah, it's right there by the amphitheater. Not the wine bar, but kind of catty
over the
corner.
corner. Is that one place still there? It's a Chinese or what restaurant? 'Cause
Pangina.
yeah.